All right, everyone, what is going on? Today, we are back with another big one. This is why I made this channel. We got some very big stuff that happened this week, and I'm quite excited to talk about it. Let's jump right into it. So first, we're gonna have the Switch 2, okay? And this is huge. A lot of people aren't happy. It's just the Switch 2. Honestly, I think that's probably the best thing they could have done considering the Switch is one of, if not the highest selling console, if you want to believe PlayStation numbers or not. But not only did they announce the Switch 2 and its features, but they indirectly announced a new Mario Kart game. And we know this because the designs are different, the carts look way different, and the track, there's 24 grid squares, which means 24 player Mario Kart. That's going to be insane. And yeah, and it's coming out this year, and games are backwards compatible. So I think this means pretty much every Nintendo like owned game, so like Mario, Pokemon, Fire Emblem, all of them, you could just play them on Switch 2 day one. Other games, maybe not. I hope this go around they've more so focused on their own games. If they're gonna make the Switch like a real thing, like going forward, why not just focus on Nintendo remasters? Maybe put like old Pokemon games on here, or like how they have old Mario. I don't know. Uh, Going into our next one, which I definitely not as big, definitely not as big, but I also think is pretty. There's a lot to talk about. Treyarch posted 115 day, and they announced new zombies map. It comes out 10 days from the day I'm recording this. That is insane. The Tomb. This is going to be a smaller map. They say it's comparable to Liberty Falls, which honestly, Liberty Falls is the map I played the most on Black Ops 6. And lots of Origins references are going to be on this map. I know that for a fact. I think this is going to be a very cool map that is probably going to be slept on until it's played. But yeah, you scroll down, they show some images on the map. Maddie Healy, I think that's who the vocalist is for the song. Yeah, just some very cool stuff. Shrek highlighting the community, posting about the wildfires. I like this blog post. I think Treyarch knew what they were doing here. And yeah, more stuff like this would be awesome. Um, and now, throughout this last week, I was sick. And so while I was home, I sat down and watched all of Skeleton Crew, like in one sitting. And I was thinking it was going to be bad. It was pretty good. It's definitely more like a kid-friendly show. Nothing too crazy happens. Like you look at this compared to like Mandalorian, there's like no real like cameos in this. There's like nothing that drives the story of their overall saga forward. But that's okay. It was a good TV show. I mean, the kids did really good. All the characters were interesting. And yeah, definitely a very good show. I would recommend you watch it. Even if you're just a casual Star Wars fan, I think there's something in it for everyone. Um, and now Godzilla's on Fortnite. And yeah, it's Godzilla, man. You can't just look at it and smile. It's Godzilla, you know? I will say, playing as Godzilla, while it does make you very powerful, kind of sucks. Because it's not guaranteed every game. Me and my buddy, we went 20 games last night. Godzilla only spawned once. So I think that just goes to show how dumb it is. And the fact that it's not guaranteed and the player who gets to play as Godzilla doesn't stay Godzilla the whole game. Yeah, they definitely need to figure that out. Um but yeah, very cool Godzilla. They also have King Kong and Mecha Godzilla. You know, it's Fortnite. They kind of got everything at this point, but why not just have fun with it? Um, Yesterday they showed the Daima episode 14, and it was a good episode. Nothing real crazy. They finally are in the first demon realm, which I think last week's episode was the final filler, I would say. Like, some would probably call this episode filler. Nah. This is actually just progressing the story forward. Um, and something happened on the back end. We know it's only 20 episodes. The show ends on February 28th. So, I'm kind of sad about that, you know. I guess this is going to be a running tradition, you know, having YouTube ads cut in. I'm not paying for YouTube Premium. Sorry, y'all. Um, yeah, it's kind of sad. I've been really enjoying Daima. And yeah, let's hope starting next week until February 20th, every episode is just crazy, you know. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Glorio betraying the team, you know, maybe Piccolo gets a moment. And yeah, they had the rip-off Ginyu Force, the Gendarmerie Force. That was funny. They're staying in the gas station with Majin Ku and Do was pretty funny. And speaking of Dragon Ball, yesterday we got our first like full announcement for DLC 1 of Sparking Zero. You know, Piccolo, Orange Piccolo, Beast Gohan. I'm excited. I was really excited to play as Orange Piccolo in this game. So, I'm very excited for this. You know, people aren't happy. I think people just like to complain about these games, really. So, that's kind of it for our major announcements as far as I can think of, which means we kind of zoomed through this. I mean, there's a bit more we could talk about. Actually, matter of fact, okay, just since I wanted to add a little bit more and we talked about it a bit last week, look at this scene that's like leaked from the FNAF movie. I'm not gonna cover leaks too much, but like, look, it's a whole festival. That's sick. Um, yeah, I'm really excited for this movie. I think this is gonna be like the first movie, and they just make it way better, you know? But yeah, that's about it for our major news updates. Let's talk. I've been sick the last week, so I couldn't really do much. I did, however, finish recording gameplay that is for an upcoming project I have. I don't know when you guys can expect that. You can expect it though. That's not gonna intrude on our weekly videos, so you know, we'll still have every weekend Nerd News Network. But also every once in a while during the week, or maybe alongside Nerd News Network, we upload a longer video of a game. So, yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. I wanted to do that before I go on to my actual big project in the same game. And also, while I was sick, I did a little bit of research and I have a little thing in the back of my mind I might want to work on. You guys may or may not ever hear about that. I gotta see who my contacts are for that. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Definitely very cool. Also, I really just don't know what games to play at this point. I've been playing Skyrim. We're kind of waiting for the new Zombies map. But right now, there's nothing really to play that's like, you know, you gotta play this right now. If I play Marvel Rivals at this point, I'm gonna be loading up comp and just grinding healer. Like, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I don't even want to really play the game like that anymore. So definitely, I'm looking for games to play. I would really like to know. And oh, I know what I can talk about. Before I got sick, so last weekend, I fired up my Switch and I was grinding through Let's Go Pikachu. And I remember thinking this when I played Pokemon Red on my DS because I don't have a Game Boy, bro. And damn, the Kanto games are just long and like kind of boring. Like they're cool, like I love all the Pokemon in it, but going through the region, it's like you see the same Pokemon throughout the entire journey. Like I got to Lavender Town and every route featured Pidgey and Rattata. Like other than the caves, I'm pretty sure every route you could find them or some form of them. Which is like kind of crazy, you know. I kind of spoiled by modern Pokemon, you know, getting just biodiversity every route. Um, and Pokemon Legends ZA, you know, they announced it a year ago, and there's no news for it. So I think it's gonna be a launch title for the Switch too. Like, wouldn't be surprised if the Switch 2 has like three or four versions of it. One like Mario Kart 9, if they're gonna it's gonna be 9, or they maybe just call it 10 if they want to count Tour as 9. So maybe like Mario Kart version, Pokemon version. I think Legends EA is gonna be a big game, especially if they haven't shown anything for it. I think it's gonna be Pokemon Legends Arceus. All those ideas in that game, I think they're gonna kind of be brought into fruition. So I'm excited for that. Definitely keep an eye on that. Also, what else? I look over, I see this Xbox I have. I don't even use it, man. I don't want to sell it though, you know? It's like, why would I sell it? But also like why would I keep it? I'm kind of yapping right now. Kind of blew through all of our news reports to be honest. I don't want the videos to be too short, so okay. So I have Godzilla on Fortnite, but I also did buy King Kong. I'm probably gonna get Mega Godzilla too. And then once I do that and kind of finish all the Battle Pass bonus rewards, I'm probably just uninstalling the game until February, which is 2 weeks away. But still. Cause February OG Season 2 comes out, and then end of February Chapter 6 Season 2 comes out. So, you know, kind of very cool actually. You know, I'm excited. OG Season 2. I wonder what the night skin is gonna be. There's no way they're not doing at least one night. And yeah, Fortnite at this point will not go away. So I will be talking about it. You know, it is what it is. Hatsune Miku dropped on Fortnite a few days ago as well. I'm not a Hatsune Miku fan, so I don't care to be honest. But hopefully, you know, we get some very cool artists. I have no clue who they would add. Talks are, you know, X, which I mean, I'm not a I love X, but I mean, to say he was a big part of Fortnite or anything, he didn't even make it to the cube. I'm not hating. I'm just speaking the truth. So, you know, maybe not X as a whole season. Definitely some songs from him would be cool. Some emotes. One got leaked a few days ago. And, you know, we're probably just going to wrap it up here. There was a lot to talk about, but in terms of smaller stuff from me or just smaller announcements in general, there wasn't really anything to talk about. So I do apologize. Uh, I recorded this Saturday. I just couldn't do it last night. So I do apologize for it being short. I do want to make them around 20 minutes each, 15, 20 minutes each. So hopefully next week I'm feeling better. I'm still sick if it wasn't obvious. So hopefully next week there's a lot we can talk about. And yeah, keep me updated. Let me know anything you want me to cover. Uh, I really want to watch some more stuff and maybe talk about it with y'all. Um, I one anime I've been wanting to watch is Kaiju number 8. I just don't have Crunchyroll right now. So I don't know how I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna, look it up online. So yeah, let me know. Maybe I should watch Creature Commandos. I did say something about that a few weeks ago. It is over, so we just kind of gotta wait for Superman at this point. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I will see you all next week for another episode of the Nerd News Network. And yeah, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And I will see you all in the next one. I'll see ya.